Hello, I'm Alexander Janko, writer, director, composer of Year by the Sea, with my producer, Laura Goodenow. And we are at the Naperville Film Festival in Naperville, Illinois, at the Hollywood Palms. And we're going to talk a little bit about what it's like to raise money for an independent movie. So let's start with development and our Kickstarter campaign and how it worked.
Well, a couple years ago, this film has been in development for 7 years, and about 4 years into it, Joan Anderson, the woman who wrote the book upon which the movie is based, said, I think we should have a table read. And we said, okay, so we thought that would be people at a table reading the script. And it turned into this big, enormous production. You know, she went to Yale Drama. We had actors reading the parts and what have you, and we had women fly in from as far away as Michigan to Cape Cod the day after a big nor'easter. I mean, it was just the craziness. But that gave us an inclination that there was truly an audience for this film. And as an independent filmmaker and team, it's important to have an audience before you embark upon the treacherous journey of making a film. So we decided we'd hold a Kickstarter campaign to show potential investors that there was an audience for the film. And we were able to raise about $53,000, seed money, that would allow us to go and get a casting director and what have you. And there's a little bit of a trick, People don't want to be the first dollar in, and actors don't really want to get on board until there's money. So it's a delicate dance to play. We were able to play it. And then, it's a lot of begging. And, we had people that really believe in Joan's story and Joan's message, which is it's never too late to reclaim your life. And they came on board, and people that believed in Alexander Janko's ability to take the book and turn it into a fantabulous movie, which he has. And, we have a saying during the filming. It's not that the glass is too big or the glass is too small. It's the right size glass. And we had people that came, they were all the right size for our project, and that's how we ultimately financed it.
Can you talk a little bit about utilizing tax credits in to get more production value?
Yes, well, we definitely could have filmed anywhere, really, where there was water and made it look like Cape Cod, but we wanted to film on Cape Cod. And we knew that was going to be a financial hardship just because it's not LA, it's not New York, it's not where big productions typically take place. So what really helped us out was the tax credit. A lot of states provide tax credits to films, and so you spend so much money in their state and they'll give you a certain percentage back, and that was built into our financial model as well.
And then we also got a lot of pro bono or locations or real value.
Absolutely. Because Joan is on Cape and has such a strong fan base and group of supporters, and just because a lot of the people on Cape were so lovely, when we would go and say, hey, we're making a movie, we're doing it on Cape, is there any way that we could use your place? They'd be excited, and they'd say, absolutely. And we got a lot of free locations. We got a lot of free meals from people that would just make us food, and just a lot of really great goodwill from everybody that we came across. So that really helped. Every little bit helps when you're doing an independent film. And I think that added up greatly in the end.
So I know the burning question that everybody always wants to know is, what does a producer really do?
I don't know if that's a burning question. Well, it means a lot of different things depending upon what kind of film you have, but in ours, particularly an independent film, I do a little bit of whatever needs to be done. You had a term for me. You called me the
libero. If anybody knows in volleyball what the libero does, that's the position that dives for the ball every time to save it from actually hitting the ground. I actually think that's a really accurate description of you're a great libero, but I would hope for every filmmaker that they would have a libero as their producer, for sure. So come on and see the movie. We're going to be screening tomorrow, Wednesday, September 14th at 7 p.m., and we look forward to seeing you there and our Q&A afterwards. Thanks so much.